I want to talk to you today about 5 easy tips for self love. I'm going to wear my cute hat to do it. All right, so number one, don't start your day out scrolling through social media. Don't be looking at what everybody else has or says or does instead of talking to yourself, thinking about what you can do, say, or create for yourself. Rather than scrolling through social media, start your day out looking yourself in the mirror and telling yourself nice things. I know for a lot of you that's really hard to do. I promise you, I know exactly what that's like. I know what it's like to not want to look in the mirror. Whether it's because you're not liking what you see in the mirror or, your self-esteem is just so low that you can't see the compliments and the beauty that other people see in you, or because you don't want to feel like you have ego and vanity because we're taught that that's bad and negative. Healthy pride and healthy ego are important. You just have to find a balance. You can't get the big head, but you can't have the little head either. You can't be small minded in yourself. You know, look in that mirror and find something about you, even if it's within you, to compliment yourself on. Start changing the way you view yourself. Start changing the way you feel about yourself. Because the more you can change the way you feel about yourself, the more these happier, more positive feelings are going to come back to you. People can say, I'm a good person. I don't do bad things. I don't do people wrong. I don't lie, cheat, steal, so on and so forth. So why do these bad things still happen to me? Ask yourself, do you speak kindly to you? Do you do the same service for yourself that you do to others? Are you offering your forgiveness to self? Are you offering your love, your kindness, your generosity, your patience, your understanding? Be kinder to you. So rather than start your day scrolling through social media and seeing what everyone else has, find what you have and be grateful for it. Give yourself permission to create this atmosphere within you for yourself. You deserve love and you know you do. So start with you. Start with that person in the mirror. And then also give yourself permission to create something new for yourself. Whether it's a new type of drink to have in the mornings as a ritual, or a new type of food to eat for your breakfast, or whatever it is, allow yourself to have that something new or to create something new for you. And just in doing that, allowing yourself a new drink or anything, you're creating something new. And by changing up your pattern, you now clear a new path for positive vibrations to come back to you. Be very self-aware of how you think about yourself and what you say to yourself, what your limits are that you impose upon you. And try to start removing those. That's going to be huge. The second thing you can do for self-love is to learn how to accept compliments. It isn't easy, I promise you. Again, I know exactly what this is like. Even if you can't believe it yourself, at least stand there humbly and accept it graciously. Allow them to give you the compliments, and be sure to say thank you, even if you don't believe it. And then work on that. Go back to step 1. Do some more self-talk that's good so that you do believe it. Because we are allowed to believe that about ourselves. If other people can see it in you, then you should be able to see it in yourself. You deserve that. And the people that see that in you certainly know that you deserve that as well. But it begins with you. Try practicing giving yourself compliments. Look at yourself in the mirror. If that makes you uncomfortable, just sit and talk with yourself. Just say, you have really pretty handwriting. You have a really beautiful heart. You have a really great way of drawing. You really pick out nice clothes to wear. You're really kind to those strangers on the street. Whatever it is, compliment yourself. In all those ways that you can think of, speak that into existence, that vibration of being proud and loving that about yourself. It's okay to do that. We should love things about ourselves. Without it, we don't have self-worth. A third thing to do would be to create a new morning ritual. And again, this goes back to changing up your patterns or your habits. But to create like a morning ritual, for example, let's say typical day, you wake up, you check your phone, you go make the coffee. While the coffee's making, you're scrolling through Facebook or whatever. Drink your coffee down, have something quick to eat. Last minute, you're throwing your clothes on, you're jumping in the car, you're going to work. Okay? So now, instead of doing that, wake up, check your messages and stuff if you need to, but just don't go to social media. And instead, make yourself something new for breakfast, whether it's to eat or drink. When it's time to get ready, while that coffee's brewing, really put thoughtfulness into your preparation of getting ready. The more thoughtfulness that you put into that and dedication and really trying to almost pamper yourself or at least enjoy the moment is a good way to look at it. It actually is not going to take you more time, but less time or the right time to get ready by doing these things. Because when you're focused in the moment, you actually slow time down. And when you're rushing, you're actually speeding time up. So put calm thought into it. Make it feel sacred. Make it feel special. Make it feel like a way to pamper you and almost ritualistic, if you will. To just honor yourself in the preparation of your day, right? If your day is a more slow-paced day, you're making that coffee and you go sit out on the porch to wait for the coffee instead of doing whatever you would normally do. Light some candles. Listen to the birds. Get your binoculars so that you can see the birds. Whatever, right? Be present in the moment and make it something that you love, that you enjoy, that's going to make you feel good in some way so that it's something that you want to repeat the next day. And then you're looking forward to it. And then your mornings turn into this beautiful ritualistic preparation and love of self rather than hustle, bustle, rush, rush, rush. Don't be thinking about, oh, the traffic's going to be awful today or the weather's going to be terrible or whatever. Don't focus on those things in those few moments or however long you have to prepare yourself for your day. Try to focus on the more positive things, right? Be mindful, be present, instead of rushing ahead. So treat your routine as sacred and be intentional in your actions. Here we are. Tell yourself that you love yourself. I know that seems really awkward to just be like, I love you. It just feels so goony. But why can we not say, I love you to ourselves? Why is that so hard? We freely tell all kinds of other people that we love them, and animals, places, things. Why can't we tell ourselves? Don't you deserve that? So try to practice that more often, even if it does feel awkward and goony. Tell yourself you love you. It's okay. It's better than okay. It's good. It's necessary. And it helps to cultivate that relationship that you need with self. You know, you should be your best friend, not your worst enemy. You should be your love of your life in the sense that, like a mother loves a child, or a child loves a parent, or, a father loves a child. Be that for yourself. Be that kind of love. Be that best friend, that ride or die for yourself first. You deserve that. And remind yourself how strong and capable you are. I mean, there's a multitude of reasons for you to love yourself. Look at everything you've went through. You deserve love. All of you. So really try to commit to yourself and be that ride or die for you. My mama used to say, if you can't do that for yourself, who really will? Because if you can't trust yourself, who else are you ever going to really trust? You're not going to let them in the way that they deserve to be let in. And last but not least, by any stretch, is gratitude. Self-love, worthiness, creating healthier rituals or new habits for yourself, telling yourself you love you, and gratitude. Those are 5 key ingredients to bringing abundance and joy into your life. For me, I like to say my gratitudes out loud, and I do them first thing in the morning. I used to make lists, but there's not as much emotion that can go into a list as there is the words that you can speak. So I like to go through the house as I'm waking up and coming into the kitchen and name the things that I'm grateful for. And I've mentioned many times, great toilet paper and toothpaste. They're always on the list. They always will be. So are water, electricity, a roof over my head, people that surrounding me that love me, having a dependable car, having great appliances finally, all sorts of things. And it's okay to be grateful for material things. It's okay, especially if you know that struggle can be real. And trust me, I do. Just last year, I went 5-6 months without a refrigerator. Not fun. Not fun. So yeah, damn right I'm going to say I'm grateful for that refrigerator. Damn straight I'm going to. Every day I'm going to be grateful for that refrigerator. because I don't take those things for granted. And the more appreciation, the more true gratitude you can put out there, the more beautiful energy is going to start coming back to you, especially if you really mean it. And self-love is the key to that. Because if you don't love yourself, you don't really love anything else either. Not deeply, not the way that you should. And so you're not putting the right alchemical oomph to it that it could have. Because there's always this little voice back here talking in your head, putting you down and stuff, you know? Instead of, oh, I'm so grateful for that refrigerator, you'd be like, yeah, but this, right? And there'd be the negatives, 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 the little devil on your shoulder talking. Flick that sucker off. Tape his face shut. Make him hush. Let this little angel talk that really is grateful for all these things. Truly grateful. Feel it in your emotions. Feel it in your bones. Feel it in your soul. Get it in there. You know? Because the deeper the emotion, the stronger the wave, the stronger the vibration. And that's what we all need, is that beautiful big energy wave coming back to us so that we can see outwardly the things that we've always known were possible in the world and that we were deserving of and never had. I have some specific people in mind in speaking on this. And you know who you are. I really want you to love you the way I love you, the way other people love you. I want you to give yourself permission to heal and to let go and to let your light flow through you and for you first. And then you're going to be a beacon for the world. We'll speak soon. Hope you liked the video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. If you're my subscriber, I humbly, gratefully appreciate you. Until we see each other again, be well and be blessed in love and light.